Alright, radiator blocks, heavy engineering blocks, generator blocks. Let's go build this thing. And my hammer to put it all together. Alright, sweet. Oh, the tower wasn't loading in. It looked like it was half of it was missing. I was going to be like, where the heck's that happened to the tower? Oh, it just hadn't loaded in. Alright, so, doop. Which way do we want this? We want the radiators facing the aisle?
Depends how you want it to look.
Well, which way would look cooler?
I feel them with ears pointing either toward. I feel like if you want,
well, I'll try it both ways, and we'll see which one I like better.
What I was supposed to say is, this look over here will look cooler because you see the entire machine. Where if in this form, you only see like the back or front.
Well, there is a gap between them, so we'll see.
Yeah, but you have to crawl between it. If you were to do it this way.
Yeah, but this way we can fit more. I thought you liked this way best. This was your suggestion.
We can do both, actually.
Alright.
What?
Where's my axe? I always put away the thing that I need. This is where the cube of
Actually,
those
how would you
goes.
feel if the radiators were poking out of the Well.
Alright. What? I didn't hear you. You stopped. You...
How would you feel if the radiators were poking through the wall into the open air?
Oh no! Why do I keep getting disconnected from you? From your server?
I don't know.
Forcibly closed by the remote host.
Must be Mojang's acting up.
It's getting annoying! Oh, let's get this diesel generator built. Alright, game.
I mean, it should be happening. Everything else is running fine.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
That or your firewall is acting off.
What does it mean, forcibly closed by the remote host? Which one? Who's the remote host? Me or you?
Alright, let me check.
It's a Java exception. Boop. Oh yeah, that's cool. Diesel Jenny. Okay, so we got our diesel gen. The on-off connector is over here.
Oh, it is Mojang. They're just having issues with their networking. That's what I see.
Okay.
When I just do a quick search, everything says Mojang is having issues.
The fuel pipes are over here, which is good. It'd be easy to pipe fuel into these since they're touching each other.
Well, I was thinking of the fuel running underground, but either works.
Nah, I kind of like the idea of being able to see the pipes. Running the pipes up through the ceiling to the second floor. We'll figure it out. But yeah, there we go.
No, I was thinking of like they run through down underneath ground from the second floor, but then once they get underground, they run up, they hide, and then run into the whole into the generators.
I was just gonna run a pipe straight up from the out from the input on the gens. Whatever. Do we have any of this biofuel sitting around? Anything that we can shove into this thing to get it to fire up?
No, but we can feed some in for testing.
Because I love the way they look when they're running. And the way they sound. Oh, they don't have GUIs. I thought they had a GUI.
Nope.
Nope.
They're like all other...
Just like the Crusher and stuff. No GUI. Alright, I need treated wood planks.
Here we go. Bottle fucking creosote. Diesel. Here we go.
I'm going to craft me treated wood slabs.
Oh, I forgot. I need...
What are you doing? Oops.
Where is Bullcraft? I need to take from it. Oh, there's one thing I always like to do with my biodiesel generators is put like a Buildcraft tank right before it goes into the generator. Give it like a fuel gauge kind of look.
Okay.
Let's see, where is it? Here we go.
Ya da da da. Yeah, da 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 da. Da 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 da. I don't know why that song got into my head all of a sudden. Anyway, before we started recording, Shiva and I were talking about, or we just started talking about the fact that I'm quite seriously considering the idea of in the future wanting to build a shipping container home, stick it on a plot of land, and live in it. Because you can get quite a nice house out of a shipping container, 40 feet long, 8.5 feet wide. Although it would be closer to 8, well, even less than that once you put the insulation in for the climate that I live in. I don't know how thin you can get insulation rated to the. I don't know what the insulation rating requirement for where I live is. Like, I tried reading the building code, but it was just gibberish to me. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, it's best to best to ask someone.
Yeah, I got to figure out what insulation rating is required for my.
There we go.
My climate region. Hey.
Yeah, but you see what I mean with the buildcraft tank on the side?
Yep.
It works perfectly for that kind of.
And when we build the next one, this one tank will go for both of them. And then we'll skip the connection between these ones, and we'll do the connection between these ones.
Yeah.
Love it.
But I kind of like it better with one per each unit. I mean, we have enough room to make. Let's see. If I were to. 1, 2. We may have enough spare room to actually space these out by 2. And do one tank per generator. Make it look a bit better. Like it's part of the machine.
Well,
that actually looks like it's part of the machine, doesn't it?
We only have 3 blocks of space.
And we only need 1, 2, 3 blocks
of space. The last one would be right up against the wall then.
Unless you want to push this out by 1. This wall here, 1 by 1 block. That wouldn't be much.
Yeah, but then this windows would be right up against the wall. Well, they kind of already are up on the top. It's probably not a big deal.
This thing already run out?
Yeah, they run out if you don't. I mean, that one tank wasn't going to last very long.
Wait, this thing's so full. Why is it draining into it?
Oh yeah, it is full. Why isn't it working?
I don't know.
Figure it out. Yeah, even this guy thinks it's weird.
What?
Sakib. To the IRC. Because anyway, I was looking it up and trying to figure out about how much it would cost me to get land in my area and build a shipping container house.
You have to be careful with land because recently we had a lot empty next to our yard. It cost 5 times, almost twice as, like 2 or 3 times as much to buy the land itself instead of buying the land and then getting a house on it. Yeah.
Anyway, I haven't done an exhaustive search of my entire area, but just a small amount of area that I checked was pretty expensive.
Whoa, this thing's burning for the fuel fast. But could we just preloading?
The cheapest plots of land I could find in my town, or there was one not very far away from where I live, so that would be ideal because it's not that far away from where I work either. It'd only be like a 5-minute drive to work, and that costs $36,000 for a half acre without irrigation, so there's no sewer going to it. But I could get by on that. I'd like to live off grid, kind of. I might need.
Well, then you'll need solar power.
Well, no, I mean I might end up buying electricity, but I could get on with a composting toilet and a.
Or just have a septic tank installed somewhere.
And I would collect rainwater. Rainwater collection. Although I have to check the laws because in some places rainwater collection is actually illegal. So I gotta make sure that it's not.
Yeah, but you don't
around
have
here.
to do with a composting toilet. You can just see about getting like a septic tank set up.
Yeah, but that's expensive. Composting
Well,
toilet is really cheap. And I wouldn't care. I could deal with the maintenance, which is pretty simple actually. You just gotta get some sort of filler material.
Okay, that's interesting. I thought these things only produce 1,000 RF.
No, they produce quite a bit of power.
I didn't realize that they produce almost 8,000 RF per generator.
Dang, it's already full? This vibrant capacitor bank's already full?
Yeah, it produces 8,000 RF a tick.
This is a really powerful generator. Holy cow.
I thought it was like 4,000 or 1,000.
8,000. Holy heck. If we put 8 of these in here, we're getting 64,000 RF per tick out of this room? That's ridiculous.
I think it'll be better to go down to maybe like the 6.
That's redonkulous,
Because
jeez.
that means there'll be
Yeah,
no.
we do not need 8 of these.
If anything, yeah, we only need maybe like 6. 6 will be much more reasonable.
Do you want to do the sideways configuration right here?
Yeah.
Sweet. It's dark. I need some lamps. Do we have any of these immersive engineering lamps sitting around?
Actually, I'm working on making them. I was in the middle of making them until I got pulled away, but you can make it in the generator.
Yeah. Prevents hostile mobs spawning in a 32 block radius. I would like at least a floodlight would be great. Floodlight would be great for lighting up the length.
We may have a floodlight too already.
They would be the best for lighting up the length of the factory.
Well, can't blocks break it? Get in the way of it?
And I think it just lights up 32 blocks in front of it. It's 32 blocks in its range.
What is it called?
Anyway, we need power for these powered lamps.
Well, that's easy enough to do.
Floodlight.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for, so I can make one.
Can I just slap one on the side of this capacitor bank? Of course I can.
No, remember the power lights require a wire connection.
Yeah.
You daisy chain them, or whatever, or circuit chain them.
Alright, let me go to the daytime. So these mobs don't bother the heck out of me the whole time we're doing it. La da 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 da. Na na na. Na na.
How much power do each of those use?
Not very much.
Well, if I can get an exact estimate, I can easily set up like a temporary solar power system that will run your system.
So now I need some wires. Starting to come together. But yeah, I have a plan for this. Well, there's 2 possibilities of how to place the shipping container on the ground that I feel. The obviously simplest one is to just pour a slab, right? So if you just pour a slab, nothing else needed to do, you're good. So you pour your slab.
Well, actually, you probably will need to secure the container to the slab afterwards.
Well, yeah, a lot of people will either you just embed some metal plates where the corners are going to be, and then you can weld it to the slab basically, or you can use the same kind of bolts that they use to hold the things together on the ships, and then build a bracket, embed that in the concrete, and then use the bolts to hold it down, which would mean that if you wanted to in the future, you could unbolt it, lift it off with a crane, stick it on the back of the truck, and move it somewhere.
I would do bolts and mix of support wires.
Okay, so where's my hammer?
That way...
There it is. Hammer. LV wire connector.
Where are you at? I got floodlights.
I'm in the Factorio.
How does this work? Nope.
Put one right in the middle so it'll run the wire properly.
There we go.
And before anyone says anything in the comments, I know this is an overkill amount of these lamps, but I think it's looking cool.
Want to wire up the floodlight? Sentinel.
What? Where is it?
Floodlight.
You can put it on the ceiling.
Well, for now, let's just see how much power it draws. That draws... So far, the draw is up that high.
To nighttime!
So you need a second one.
Well, of course. It's not going to go all the way through the whole factory. But that's a really nice amount of light. Let me hit... Which button is it to see the things on the ground?
F7. I mean F9. No, F9
Doesn't work.
It's because there's so much snow in the area. Hang on, and there's lights already in the area.
It doesn't.
Unless
It doesn't work. I'm basing this off of a picture I found online. Although
I know, but
I
feel
am
like
starting to think maybe I would prefer the brick blocks that I use for this, the ones that don't have the mortar in them, the mortarless bricks. I gotta use
maybe not that. I'm talking about like a darker red, not like the mortarless.
Well, I don't know if we have a darker one. I don't want nether brick. That's too dark. Way too dark. Besides, if you look at Victorian factories, they were often built using bright red bricks. All right.
But for the tiny color scheme we're working with.
So what am I going for here? I'm going for... What did I come here for? Like I'm seriously drawing a blank. Oh, we need a breaker switch for all these lights. That's one thing that we need. That'd be fun. What was I coming over here for? I wanted to make something. I completely can't remember what it was. I've totally forgotten.
No, what I'm thinking you need is some kind of different cut, like alternating colors of brick to make it give it a little bit more, break up the pattern because it seems too constant. That's what's going on.
The wall isn't going to be. It's not going to be a straight across. Don't worry. Oh, wood posts.
Yeah.
We actually have 8 of them. Request the posts. You know what was weird today? Our power went out. I woke up in the morning and our power was out. There was no storm. There was no nothing. The power was just out for no apparent reason.
Someone may have hit a pole or a transformer.
And it was out until noon. But I think I need to use the posts from immersive integration that lets me make them longer. Because I would need these posts to be 1 block longer. Unless I put them not straight on the floor, but if I put a block underneath them, they'd be high enough. Because then I would hammer... Well, can I hammer both sides? Yes. We'd have it like that, and then those would be touching the ceiling, because I would replace that with full blocks, and that would look great. Although, do I want it to go that way? Or this way?
Wait. Do you have a stairs on you? I want to see what it looks like if you were to put stairs on one of these edges. See if it'll actually line up properly.
I do have stairs. Here you go.
Wait, did it rotate?
I need to test some things.
I
I need some stone brick. And I don't actually have any.
Come here,
I
tell me
can
if you
make
like
some
this
stone
look.
brick.
If we come up here, tell me if you like this look.
Give me just a sec. I've made some stone bricks.
I know 2 of them are extra, but it's because some kind of rendering issues going on here.
Nah, I use that for everything. I think I'm gonna.
What, the stairs look?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it differently this time.
Well, with the pole, I mean, holding up with the extras mounted to the stairs with it hanging off of it. It looks like it's actually Victorian times because that's how they did some of the stuff.
And then I can chop a hole here, there, there. Whack the sides. Put in full blocks. except I put that one block too far in. I was supposed to put that over there. Anyway.
I'll go start making the redstone wire for the system.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to have these on the floor, which means that I'm going to need the longer versions. Still, it's a proof of concept, and I like the concept. Using these posts to hold up the ceiling is definitely a good idea. And on this top floor, I just need to build some rafters that look cool. Standard A-frame rafters. Alright, I'm happy with where this is going, Sheaves. Anyway, we've recorded for quite a long time now. So I think this is a good place as any to end it.
Nearly 2 hours.
Yeah, this is definitely a good place to end it. So, before I fill up my recording drive. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is going to be a beast to edit because of all the weird cuts that I'm going to have to do. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys' viewership. Leave a like down below if you liked it and comment. I enjoy reading your comments. Let us know what you think about the plan. And once we actually get this room built, then hopefully the next time you see it after these couple of episodes, it'll be we'll have the diesels in there, and it'll be awesome. So,
and also, people are wondering about the system I'm installed. Hopefully, once the diesel's up and running, I'll get Sentinel a link to my tutorial vehicle videos. I can copy the system afterwards.
Yep. All right.
I already made one and posted before.
Yeah. So, I'm SentinalH, and I'm signing out.